Hey guys, welcome back to sportshacktv. Find out why the upcoming rematch between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor is gonna be a whole lot more exciting compared to their first fight. But before you do, guys, please support my channel by subscribing down below and hit the bell icon for future notifications as well. When Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier fought each other for the first time in 2014, both the featherweights were still looking to establish themselves as potential title contenders. Conor managed to get his title shot within a year due to his ability to sell a fight and getting in more viewers and money into the company, while Dustin, on the other hand, took the long road, working his way up the ladder and finally getting his title shot after 5 years. Here are a few reasons why this rematch will be far better than the first fight. Let's start with reason number 1 being improved skill sets. Both Conor and Dustin have drastically improved their skill set since their first bout. Conor competed against some of the best fighters in the UFC and became the promotion's first ever two-division champion, holding both the featherweight and lightweight championships at the same time, which was pretty impressive. Dustin, on the other hand, learned a lot of things from his loss to McGregor. He won 10 matches in the UFC since then, while coming up short in 2 fights against Michael Johnson and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Conor's striking prowess is very well known, seeing as most of his fights end with a knockout. His speed and timing is second to none, which is another advantage, but his biggest asset, I feel, is his hammer of a left hand, which just puts most guys to sleep pretty easily, including Dustin in their first fight. The Diamond, following his loss, seems to have realized the holes in his game and improved his striking abilities exponentially. If we look at the wars he had with Eddie Alvarez, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, it's obvious he's a completely different animal compared to 6 years ago. The second reason would be revenge. Dustin has made it clear that he's not thinking too much about avenging his previous loss to Conor McGregor, but let's face it, if I got my ass handed to me in a fight and if I would get into a rematch against the same guy, avenging that loss in any way possible would be my number one priority, which again is a motivating factor. Moreover, Dustin has admitted that his loss to McGregor changed him as a fighter, and that was the biggest turning point of his career. He said that he's become mentally stronger after his loss and also attributed that to being a father. Seeing Dustin's recent performances, I wouldn't be surprised if he catches McGregor in the striking department. Another reason which comes in as an added motivation for both would be the title implications. Conor put on an impressive performance in his last fight against Donald Cerrone, where he completely decimated him within the first round, breaking Donald's face in the process. Dustin too fought a 5-round war against Dan Hooker and came out on top, which is very impressive. Justin Gaethje is coming off a loss to Khabib, so it's likely that he may have to register a win before once again laying a claim on the belt, which leaves Charles Oliveira and the winner of McGregor vs Dustin in a potential title clash if Khabib Nurmagomedov decides not to come back. Both Conor and Dustin are aware of how important this fight is, which will most certainly shape the future of the lightweight division. Their training clips prove that aspect, which is another reason for this fight being more exciting. Dustin and Conor are both in the best shape of their lives, so fingers crossed none pull out of the fight due to injuries. We already know Conor is very dangerous in the first round, but if Dustin can make it through, we are in for a great fight. Conor's stamina has always been his Achilles heel, so if the fight does go the distance, it would favor Dustin as his stamina has always been great. Finally, the most important reason for this rematch being more exciting is that Dustin has more fighting experience than McGregor since they last fought. Dustin Poirier has competed in 13 UFC fights compared to McGregor's 8. The Diamond has gained enough fighting experience against some of the best in the UFC, which will help him to deliver a far more competitive performance against McGregor than he did before. It's quite apparent right now that Dustin's boxing and grappling skills are at their best. Conor McGregor better not underestimate Dustin this time, cause it'll just come around biting him in the ass. Well, I've given my reasonings as to how this fight will go down, but anything is possible in MMA, and that's why I never get tired of this sport, guys. Do subscribe, share, comment down below, leave a like, and before you go, check out my other videos as well. Bye bye guys, and as always, take care.